Want to return you now to an earlier story, those efforts that are underway by several charities to help thousands of people left destitute by fire in the Masiphumelele informal settlement in the Western Cape. More than 1,000 homes were razed to the ground on Thursday. About 4,000 people are believed to have been left homeless. Cape Town Mayor Dan Plato due to declare a local disaster that's meant to free up funds to help those affected. Let's get you an update now with Masiphumelele Ward Councillor Felicity Purchase joining us by phone this time. Felicity, evening to you. Grateful for your time. So let's start with the number of people affected. We were told 4,000 people had been left without a home. Is that the number tonight of people who are still in need of assistance?
Yes, it's just 4,100 odd, yes.
And what sort of help has already arrived? Because I know various charity drives are already underway.
What sort of house has arrived?
What sort of help has come in? What sort of assistance?
Oh, well, the entire peninsula has pulled together, and there's certainly the far south peninsula, and donations are streaming into the Living Hope charity or NGO that's collecting both foodstuffs, building material, bedding, household crockery, cutlery, etc., and clothing as well as food. So donations are pouring in. The disaster was declared and signed off by the mayor yesterday morning, and today we spent the day clearing the site with bulldozers and front-end loaders and trucks, removing the debris, clearing so that we can re-erect the electricity poles and also the water piping and standpipes, etc. So that's all being done today. Tomorrow we'll finish with that, and then hopefully by Monday we can start to deliver a starter kit for those that have lost their homes. And
just on those plans going forward, what sort of help does the declaration of a local disaster by the mayor free up? What will the money be spent on?
Well, ordinarily in the past, the city of Cape Town has always given starter kits to people affected by fire, and of course that's changed now with the new social development national law. But if we declare a disaster, then we can go back to helping the people. Otherwise, they don't get help. So this is a disaster. The number of houses affected creates a disaster, and so we operated immediately and declared the disaster, and of course got into gear to do the remedial work that's required.
I'm looking at some of the pictures, Felicity, of Masiphumelele, and it appears to have been a rather densely populated area, still is in fact from what's left. What is the plan to address that in particular?
Well, of course it's overpopulated. I mean, and that's the reality. There's various housing developments underway. But, we don't have money, and obviously our grant funding has been slashed by National Gain because of COVID, and then also to help with that, our grant funding is slashed, so we're not able to build the houses we should be building.
All right, Felicity, I want to jump in here and ask you to please just remain in the position where you were when we started speaking if you are moving around, because we're beginning to lose you. But just on the issue of the overcrowding, let me then ask you something that was flagged by the city in the initial statement. That was about the issuing of proof of residence certificates to ensure that people are able to rebuild at some point. Is that moving along fast enough?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's moving at a great pace. I mean, we did 100 today. It's as fast as physically possible, so we're very happy with yesterday and today's registration of people.
And all 4,000 people then affected will remain in Masiphumelele once all of this has been resolved?
Oh, absolutely. We are not moving them anywhere. The choice is always theirs. No, they will be accommodated.
All right, Felicity Purchase, the DA Ward Councillor in Masiphumelele in the Western Cape. That line, not the greatest, so we'll leave it there for now, but I think we got just about enough to make sense of where the situation stands.